Well, thank you for all the officials out there. We are finally back to the game. How many kills we got?
0.
0.
Oh, what the heck? We're already 1 minute in. Okay, no first blood just yet. Interesting. Okay.
That's good.
No
I was about to say that I think, who was getting poked earlier in the match? Or is it just a pure rematch right now? I don't think so, no?
No, it was.
I think it's just a pausing game, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Emblems by Bayou. Master Assassin. Whoa, man, is this a winning matchup that we are only now finding out about? Irithel versus the Freya.
That might be the case. If you are good enough to kite, then why not?
Yep.
But there are definitely some shields that can counter all those damage from Irithel. It's definitely easier said than done.
Yeah, the Alice is also very good against the Lapu Lapu. So, they got that down. Nile, XP Crab, takes it away.
Top lane, though, it looks like Eman is actually having a really good time.
Yep.
We'll see after level 4.
He doesn't get the gold crab, I mean the gold minion though. Gold cannon.
Still has the ultimate, this Erlan, so he can just back away and go back, or just take the crab. And now Key and Crew will try to test this one with Albert still working on the purple buff.
Yeah, Niall's already giving the turtle a tough time, below 50%. That's gonna be a two-man stun. But take a look at Shogun in the back as well. That's gonna be Niall now finding the angle to find a kill. Bell as well with the angles. 2 members off 1 for 1. But Bigetron, they got the turtle.
Yeah, even though it's only you know, a roamer kill for a BTR, it's still definitely a W.
Go!
Take a look at the talent prediction.
there you go.
Use the flicker. Seems like we are all in accordance that Evos will win this game, Gani.
Yeah, all of you, Gani and Owl.
What happened to the Merkers?
It's never been the case for BTR, bro. I just keep on predicting them. Maybe that's why they don't win.
Yeah. Gotta bring it back.
Good spot, right? Good reaction as well, and reaction. But yeah, I think it's going to be a slow game here. I think, unless they want to go crazy.
Yeah, until Key pops ult.
Oh, there you go, Erwan. Touching and going. He pops the ult as well. That's good. No, not the ult just yet. It's just two-man stun though. All is well for both teams, I gotta say.
I wonder why they're not really pulling the trigger. Maybe knowing that Finn and also Eman still has their resources intact.
Yeah, I think that's it right there. It's very difficult to go for the kill on Finn. And again, everybody's just staying together, right? So BTR could take the portals too. It could just be a random 5v5.
Albert is like the chillest dude in the building.
57.
Damn.
You as well, man. You two-time world champ.
Damn, you thought he's dead.
What?
Like 56? Well, never mind. It's just a low heart rate.
Yeah. Oh, Erlan. High cortisol Erlan.
Shogun was like at 140, dude.
Ooh, oh my goodness. 145. You're right.
Doctor.
That's
That's pretty high.
yeah, zone.
That's like
3.
Nino levels of high.
Uh-huh. Now, second.
Both being
Turtle.
EXP laners. That's
Yep.
interesting.
Ah, maybe that's the goal. I mean, Cram is also super high in MPLMY.
That's true. That's true.
He's an XP laner.
Hold on now.
He wants to jump, gives a shortcut. Niall finds a turtle still.
Okay.
That's gonna be Key very low, and Mon finds the kill. That's gonna be Val repositioning. That's a stun, but no damage from the members of Evos. It's gonna be a kill surely as Amon picks up an important double. That's gonna be Moreno immobilized, but he's able to get out. All in all, Bigetron won that fight.
Yeah. It's not even close in a prolonged team fight, man. The Alice, the Moreno, they can just kite away and just deal damage at the same time as long as you want. And by the way, Eman, 2 kills early in this game. That's a W. Big fat W.
That's a huge one. That's going to be Erwan looking for an attempt, looking to jump on towards it.
Wow.
Amon there, Erwan still able to dash as well. Amon, and no compensation for Evos.
Did you notice, Mirko? Eman changed the targeting
Yeah.
to Key to evade the vengeance.
Yeah. That was really good by Aman, but also, I really expected the damage from Erlan to come through a bit more. I also expected, okay, maybe it was Aman with the Hot's Claws, maybe he just got a little bit more lifesteal, but he doesn't even have it yet. It was a Windtalker fell. Whoa, staying up top, this isn't... Oh, wow! Aman knows!
Oh, he always knows.
Very aware.
Yeah. Interesting. So this is like the old maneuver where the jungles are the one that's soloing a lane, right? So Albert will have all the free reign in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, they're gonna just try to bully the top lane with Eman in it.
Yeah, Shogun. Definitely, I don't think he's going to jump on him. I don't know about this new play, though. I think I would much rather have my XP lane still grab the lane, right?
Yeah. Not sure. Maybe, unless you're just completely conceding on the turtle, which I don't think it's going to be the case here. Bell is going to be rotating on top. And both the XP laner will be up and ready for the next objective fight.
They're doing such a good job controlling the pressure. Moreno.
Now, getting jumped on here in the mid lane. Two-man immobilization here with the shortcut. Albert takes the kill.
Oh.
Take a look at the stun. Finn is huge. Albert does a little traceless to safety.
Oh
That's
God.
going to be their reinforcements from the White Tigers. Bigetron, they look good for a hot minute, but it seems like Erlan will pick up the double. Look for the triple under the turret. As Shogun is able to escape, 4 members of Bigetron are down and out.
Albert just kept on getting away with heist. Like every time he does this, man, somehow in some way, he survived.
That was so beautiful by Albert, man. Just gets away, but also for BTR, it's, again, them going in, but not having the instant follower, and Nile can't jump the way Shogun and Finn can. Oh, hold on.
Oh no, Finn is unaware of the pinch maneuver from Evos. He will be punished yet again.
Yeah, and it really doesn't help that Eman is not online just yet compared to Erlan. You know, even though Eman secured 2 kills earlier, finally he gets the Husk Claws. Maybe he has to wait for the Berserker's Fury until he is fully active.
And this is a big problem, dude, because Key, now with the shortcut, he can really take control. It was already pretty good for BTR, you know, getting the first 2 turtles. It was almost like a snowball build-up to really deny this group-up brawl style of gameplay from Evos, but now the game's wide open.
Yeah, they're doing it with a bit of a throwback strategy too, right? I can't believe I said throwback because it's Yi Sun-shin, but it's Yi Sun-shin of the jungle. We haven't seen that much
Wow, yep.
in MPL season 17. Have we actually seen that at all?
No.
I don't think so, you're
Yi Sun-shin jungle? I don't think we've seen a single Yi Sun-shin jungle this season, no.
And I honestly, I was not convinced with the Yi Sun-shin jungle
Okay.
pickup. But seems like so far, so good for Evos.
I think the question will be the prolonged team fight by BTR, right? And
Yep.
they have some kind of like fighting chance if Key does not have that solid crash course plus what's the ult called? The TP?
Shortcut?
Shortcut?
Yeah. I think right now all comes down to Eman and Moreno. Moreno got caught so early in that fight, didn't have the flicker as well, so he just Crimson Beacon, but the shortcut was still right on him. Evos could just follow it up and push him through. Again, if BTR want to play that game, that sustained game, the long team fights, you need Moreno and Eman to stay safe in the back, right? Sure, you have that Crimson Beacon, but you can't be too aggressive. This is something that we've seen a lot from the Jusin players nowadays. When they get ahead, they just walk up. Yesterday was Hijume, if you guys remember, just walking into a bush.
Yeah. By the way, folks, you know, we've mentioned about Albert being the best jungler in the league currently. Mirko and I were in agreement. Right now, Albert is 2k gold lead up against his counterpart, Nile. Kind of makes sense though, he's the farming jungler here in Yi Sun-shin. Nile is more of a team fighting kind of jungler, but right now Evos is trying to bite towards the Lord Shogun. Trying to get that position.
Yeah. Albert level 14.
Is this not a free lord? No, they reset it. Eman's in the mid lane still.
Taking it slow here.
I think he wants to fight.
Let's say Kate with the initiation. Shogun now immobilized.
Oh, no.
Take a look at the Lord's HP as well. Key deleted. Shogun finds an immobilization. Take a look at the back. Erlan doing God's work, but he will fall. That's going to be the Lord taken by Albert still. The flicker from Bell to safety. Albert finds the angle to take Nile down.
I'm telling you, man. We know it.
That's beautiful. Again, Albert, man, he really is. You know, at this point, he played the Fredgen in the early games. He played the utility junglers. Now he's like, guys, just play for me, man. Let me be the carry.
Can never go wrong. In the last playoffs, I think that was like the
go-to.
really, yeah.
Yeah. The
That's
Lancelot
the
pickup.
strategy. It didn't really work until the end, but he was there doing his best. His team gotta let him down.
This guy's so ridiculous. Albert!
That's shortcut popped.
Oh!
That's the Lord again. Evos, 2-man stun. And so far, so good here. Great defense from Bigetron.
Man, I just want to say I hate you, Connie.
Hold on. BTR holding on now. In the mid lane, Evos have great siege with the Ysun Shin and the Eve. They can even dive, man.
Oh,
there we go.
That's the dive they wanted. Amon
Oh.
stunned up. Take a look at Bell! Almost solo killing him on practically, but that's gonna be Shogun and Veil taken out. No EX laner, that's key. Displaced. Still able to flicker out of danger. Evos, though, they got a very healthy structure top.
Hell yeah, and 5k gold lead, that's more than enough. Look at the long lane though. 3 turret is still intact for the White Tigers. This is their game to lose.
He wants to go for more, dude. If he sees Iman walk up just a bit, no, Iman won't make that mistake. Real-time victory rate, I think, yeah, I gotta agree, man.
higher, I think, no?
Yeah, I think a bit higher for Evos would also make sense. They have control everywhere on the map. It's a 5,000 goal lead, but it's the carry, Albert, who has most of the lead. So
Yeah.
it's amazing. Albert, at this point, is very hard to catch. Even when Shogun just jumps in with Finn, Niall, Moreno, and Iman, they gotta deal with the rest of the team, right? So Albert's just free to kite, free to traceless away, free to shoot out mountain shockers, and now he has a big bad bod.
Yeah, it's not like Albert is playing it super safely either, right? He's playing super aggressive, and also this is a jungler Yisun Shin, so no flicker at all. He's been dropping bombs left and right like Gani.
Yeah. Oh, Niall, Shogun, who's gonna check this bush? He?
I think they kind of know. Niall is
No.
telling their team. I think they pretend not to know.
Yeah, they don't want to just go in there because then they'll be 5.
But he doesn't have the flicker. Okay.
Even if he does he want to just jump on Niall? Because they're just gonna clump up into Shogun. Shogun's waiting in that bush. Take a look at the items here again. It's the BOD already built up. Now the endless battle. Niall's working on it. And a win of nature for Eman. But if you look at Erlan, man, that lead that he's gotten, it's only 300, but he's gotten those items. The big items that he needs to deal damage.
I gotta say, though, he has not moved for a good minute.
Yeah, he's just in that bush, man. Commando.
Like he's wearing camo. He's invisible.
Yep.
Yep.
He's wearing the Rashi drip. Oh, Niall.
Oh no,
Lost
this is a
control.
mistake.
That's a steed. Popped. Take a look at the key. Position. Hey! Shogun eluded there. Now with the power of E5, that's the real word manipulation pop. That's now finds the Lord. Their reinforcements actually Erlan looking to close that gap. Will they be able to do it? That's a knock-up. Vengeance popped. Bigetron. Wow, they got away with murder.
What a heist, Niall. Oh no.
All alone.
Hot-headed? Cold-blooded?
Questionable. Is this a bait? Wow,
might be. Moreno.
this is a bait. He now out of position and he will be taken out, but Val trying to hold on. Erlando jumps back in as Amon is not in a prime position as he will fall.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but is that Eman's mistake?
I think so. He just walked up. I think he expected Evos to already use a lot of their resources. Wait, Moreno can just jump in. He has Crimson Beacon.
The Lord, 25% HP, even below maybe. There will be a non-factor here in this push. But Evos, wow, what a recovery.
Yeah, I think the initial mistake was definitely just not fully letting go of the aggro and resetting it. Albert was trying to play the Lord Dance, he was trying to reset it and also play the long lane, but unfortunately BTR, they spot that minuscule opportunity and just bounce on it.
Yeah, that's the composition though, right? Once they see the play, they gotta pull the trigger. Because it's initially just that ult from Alice, that ult from the Leomord as well, Niall and Shogun, they gotta work together. If the Throne of Ruin or even the Phantom Steed is late, you see how it can be very troublesome for them. Technically, even in that position, I think Eman got baited by Niall in the mid lane there. Bit of a mistake as well from Eman to walk up. Now he's building towards the Melted Gun. Now certainly be very helpful against this dive comp of Evos.
And Evo's gotta realize that Albert is already capped right now. The gold lead is only excess gold lead. It doesn't really matter. It only works for the item swaps. So
BTR too all in this game, no?
I guess.
Their comp?
Yeah, they gotta play it way more like discipline, go back and forth. This is the composition. They gotta try to kite away. They already have great utility with Moreno, great re-engage potential with Finn or Shogun, but it's just like they just want to go in instead of going back and forth every time.
I think in that exchange earlier where they drive by highs the Lord, that was a glimpse of the composition's potential, right?
Yeah.
Everyone is just backing away. Eman bought the Wind of Nature. Moreno, especially if he builds that Ice Queen's one, which he actually didn't build, which is surprising, no? Wouldn't that be the perfect item if you want to kite?
Yeah. Instead, he goes for the Glowing Wand, Sky Piercer, Blood Wings. Now he's building up to...
I think it's COD.
Yeah.
And what is the other one? Is it Wishing Lantern?
Could be, that's why, right? Like, the Elegant Gem is for sure for the
COD.
Destiny.
But then he's, I mean, in exchange, he's tanky then, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be easily to like, burst.
That's the Melfic gun, though, for Eman. And this is really good for Evos. They got the far lane control as well. BTR can't react.
Yeah, Korea is still top, though. That's going to be the shortcut. Oh, no. Mobilized. Albert taking the Lord. No contest whatsoever. Bigetron will concede it, and they will choose to defend.
Yeah, it is a Wishing Lantern for Moreno. And man, now it's up to them to defend a Lord. It's not the Evolved Lord just yet, so it's not the biggest issue, but it is still an issue. They don't really have good wave clear with this composition.
Yeah. At least Shogun can take a lot of beating, man.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of times, even though you can see the gate is 0-4-3, but a lot of resources are needed to be able to burst down this Alice.
BTR are for sure going to lose out on that base turret, man. I think the 2 base turrets are gone. Evo's got good siege. They can utilize the RWM to zone as well. They still have a Yusun Shin to go. Finn's looking for a flank here. Not too sure if that's really going to give them anything.
And good wave management here from Evos.
Yep. 3 waves coming at him. Oh my lord!
Take a look at that
Never
damage,
mind.
baby. Albert finds the godlike. Now the structure in the bottom side is looking weak, but the mid lane is going to be the priority. Now with the Lord at 50% HP plus, that's going to be the more than enough damage to take the formation of Bigetron down. Take a look at Erlan. Focus on the base. Ladies and gentlemen, round 1 goes to the White Tigers. Bigetron cannot find a solution